Here with Maggie Perrel of the UMC volleyball team. Just talking a little bit about your story. You came in and you started as a freshman and had a good season, but then you ended up leaving shortly after that and went to the University of Minnesota main campus in the Twin Cities, but came back during the spring semester prior to this, and now you're here as a redshirt sophomore. Just talk about kind of what led you away, but what brought you back to Crookston.
Yeah, I loved playing volleyball my freshman year, and it was so fun, and I loved my team, but I just had it in the back of my mind that maybe I wanted a bigger school, or maybe I just didn't need to play volleyball anymore. And so that just kind of like wore on me for the whole year, and I finally decided to just go for it. And so yeah, I went to the U, and I got there, and I actually got an email from Dr. Dingman, and who is my advisor here, and he just asked how I was doing, and it just like really showed how much UMC and their staffing there loves their students. And he just like asked how I was doing, and we caught up, and he just showed me how much I needed a smaller school and how much I needed my professors to care for me, and like how much I needed that accountability. And it actually was really good. And so I gave Coach a call, and he called me back later that day, and we talked about it, and he gave me the whole semester to think about it, to make sure that's 100% what I wanted to come back here. And then he met with the team, and so yeah, here I am.
Just talk about, now you've got that extra year to play volleyball. How much do you think that's going to benefit you in the long run, being able to be a fifth-year senior in this league, which is obviously a great volleyball league? Now you're going to have that extra year to mature as a player.
Yeah, I was actually really happy that I got a whole nother year, because not just like volleyball wise, academically it was just really good, because I got to like slow down, and I got to think about what I needed to do in order to graduate and the extra things that I need to do, and it just gave me so much more time. And for volleyball, I think it like just gives me more time to mature as a player, because technically, since I did take a year off like I got behind, and I wasn't doing the conditioning, I wasn't doing the workouts that everyone else was doing, and so it just gives me good time to catch up.
How does it help you, also having a couple people you have that came in with, and the Green Twins, who are going to be side by side with you as redshirt sophomores now, and as fifth-year seniors they're going to be with you as well? Yeah,
no, I'm so excited that I get to graduate with them, because I think that we can mature together as players and as teammates, and it gives us, just as I said, more time together, and I think it's going to make our team way deeper and just more mature in the long run.
Just talk about how this team has changed. When you were a freshman, you were kind of the second person to Brittany Looker, who, was all conference her whole time here. Now, there's really not a number one person that, everyone's looking to set. Now it's kind of everyone's got to chip in type of mentality. Just how much do you like that? Just that, opposing teams don't know necessarily whether it's going to be you or Steph or Aaron or Kelsey or Callie, or, the list goes on.
Yeah, I actually really liked it. I mean, I loved playing with Britt, and she was such a great teammate and such a great friend. But I think that how it is now is actually very beneficial to our team, because we all get to be held accountable. We all get to have good games, and we all get to contribute, and it's just really good, because it gives CC so much more options, and it makes us more of a threat to other teams.
That class that you came in with, whether they're redshirt sophomores, juniors, are a big part of this team right now, all over the map in terms of contributions. Just talk about that class and how you think you guys have impacted this team and will continue to impact this program moving into the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, the class that I came in with my freshman year was a pretty big class, and I think that we have really come up out of our shell. Like it has been so good, and we all contribute to the team in our own individual ways, and it's just really shown how beneficial it was to bring in such a big class. And I think that a lot of people were worried because it was so big, and we had like so many, like only a few upperclassmen our freshman year, but we've all matured and we've all come together in such a new way, and it's been really great for our team.
You talked about you being a big class. You guys have a big class in your freshman group that you have now. Just what can you guys do, having been such a big class, to just give tips to this group as they, because obviously it's a little different situation in that they're not getting to play right away. They're getting the chance to mature. Just what kind of tips can you give to them as a freshman class?
We actually broke apart our freshman class, and each of us, like a couple upperclassmen, we all have a mentee in the younger class, and it has been so good. Like, it gives us time to get to know them on such a deeper level, like on and off the court, and we now know how to serve them and how to be such good teammates to them and what they need on the court and what they need off the court, and it's been so good, and it's making our team so much more close-knit. And I think that how big my class was our freshman year and how big this class is right now, it's so, like, we can all depend on each other, and we all know, like, oh, this is how you guys work, so, like, this is how we worked, and it's been very good and very, very beneficial.
Awesome. Thanks, Maggie.